Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here and welcome back to West of Loathing, where we are still churning through the red tape in Ghostwood, though hopefully that's just about over. We need to rest 2 days before we can pick up the permit to take back to Breadwood. So in furtherance of that, I think we're going to head back to Dirtwater. That will also give us a chance to check the post office twice and send some more postcards, hopefully to get gifts from our brother. You notice trails of burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing: a hellcalf is grazing nearby. We kill all hellcalves. That's just the way it is. Hopefully we'll get some smoldering leather, or whatever the third rank is now that we've got that. Extra thick leather, so no luck. Alrighty, just in case I can't remember whether we did anything at the post office previously. We probably did, but I just don't want to waste the effort. We can't send a postcard, right? Yeah, you told me about that. That's fine. That is fine, so let's, I guess we'll check and see if there's anything new. It's been a couple days since I played this. If you couldn't tell, I'm kind of, unsure. I guess that's it. So we will go ahead and go to sleep. We won't bother using any consumables the first day, I think, just to save up on them, because we're going to immediately sleep again after we do our post office stuff. You dream that you're painting a self-portrait while fleeing from a cow. Suddenly all your teeth fall out. You jolt awake in a panic. I think we've had that dream before. Recurring dreams like that, not sure how that affects us in the game, if it's just flavor or if it's a prophecy of some sort. Let's see, post office. Mel, yes, we got a package from Rufus, thank you very much. What is it? Open? A cowcatcher ring. Part of the cowcatcher from a train that was beaten into a ring shape. It's still hot. Have more random encounters with cows. That is neat, but not something I think I want to be wearing. I still want our meat gains. There's a lot of stuff that we want to buy throughout the game, I think anyway. Let's see. Let's send our daily postcard, and we'll go back and take another little nap. And hopefully the whole Ghostwood ordeal is soon to be over. Dream you're making out with a shadowy figure in a canoe, but then you hear a tree whisper your name. You wake up quite refreshed. That is weird. That is really weird. Let's mosey. So we will take the time to go ahead and insult ourselves. Actually, let's check our character sheet. We have 800 and some experience, not enough to get another point of grit, so that's not going to help us. And even if it was one more point, it really wouldn't help because we wouldn't go up in pain tolerance. So we should probably go ahead and put some points into Dickerin, I guess. There we go. At least get discounts if we need to buy things. We'll go ahead and insult ourselves till we can't anymore. And what are we at? Plus 15? Yep, plus 15. Excellent. Can we make some stuff? I think we got some smoldering leather, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I can't remember exactly how many we got. We made the boots last time, right? Let's see. 7 muscle for a hat. It's almost worth replacing what we got, but I just don't think it is. Pants, 7 muscle. No, we made the pants, didn't we? 4 speed and 5 stomp damage. That would up our stomp damage to 20. That seems okay. Oh, a better bag. That's just straight up a better bag than what we're using. So let's start with the bag. Make another smoldering thing. Let's get the boots. Nice. And we still don't have infernal leather. Apparently we still have smoldering leather. Let's go ahead and do the weapon and see if that's worth replacing our Bletch Excalibur with. So we had 3, it appears. Alright, Fang gloves. 13 to 17 damage and 5 poison. I think Bletchcalibur's still better because of the muscle. So I guess we won't be using that. Smoldering leather boots, 4 speed and 5 extra damage. I think that's worth replacing. I mean, the maximum AP is nice and all, but because the 11 melee attack damage just doesn't add on to our stomp damage, only our actual attacks with our sword. So sure, let's try out the smoldering leather for a bit. And we do indeed want to replace our bag for sure. Cause it's just straight upgrade. It's more meat gains and everything. Good. Sweet. That's really decent. Let's go see if our brother sent us anything else interesting. I think we have one more postcard to send. Yep, package from Rufus. Thank you. Let's go ahead and send the postcard before we check that. Yep. Do we have another postcard just so we know? No, we don't. So we'll be on the lookout for more postcards. What do we got here? A bear hat. I found your old hat behind the bed in your room. Just +3 muscle. I mean, thanks. I wonder if the order we get these things in is random. Because that seems like a really bad hat to be getting this late in the game. Alright, either way. What are our stats looking like right now? Pretty good. You know what? I'm going to start eating some cow stuff. See if that has any effect on us. If we have enough left. Let's see. Food. Cow's blood. We still can't drink this, right? Yeah, better not then. This is a cow thing. We can increase our moxie. Ooh, we could maybe do a little bit of gambling before we head back out. Mysticality. Of course, we need grit and our G skills for that, but let's see. I mean, we don't really need the mysticality and stuff. So I guess it is good for checks. Our muscle's really high, though, so wish we could sort by cow things. I don't think we can. Nope, we can't. See, we got tainted beefsteak, muscle by 6, that's pretty good. Can we eat it? Yes. Got raised steaks, spike of pain. You eat the steak, it is extremely spicy in the way that riot spray is extremely spicy, but for some reason, you don't mind so much and chow down regardless. You feel an evil presence burning within you. You moo! Ooh, Cowruption. +2 melee, pistol, and spell damage. Sweet, it did do something. Uh-oh, is that bad? It didn't have any negative effects. Can we now use the cow's blood and stuff? Yeah, we can. Sweet. Feel the burn. Go ahead and do that. Where's the milk? Let's sort by alphabetical, please. I think we had some milk, didn't we? Is it just under milk? We got bile, moxie, tainted milk, that's what it is. Mysticality and speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that. Milk guide. You drink the milk, and a few moments later your eyes change. Now I see. Is this having cumulative bad effects? We'll have to check those status things once we get out there. Oh, those are potions too, the drinks are, so spleen. We still haven't drank any alcohol, and we still have 2 slots for our stomach. Let's leave it there for right now, since we actually did get a thing from that. Let's see, just plus? Yeah, just pluses. There's no negatives to this. Maybe eventually it will roll over and be a negative. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back to Ghostwood. You happen across an unexpected crate. By unexpected, I'm referring to its location, not its condition, which is nailed shut. Yeah, crowbar. Soap, Ranch punch. Melee by 7. That's good, but I don't think we've had that before. A handful of nails and a rancher's pistol. Not very useful to us, but, you know, we got it. Wonder if that's our smoldering bag in effect, plus 10% item find. That'd be cool. Alright, lady, no offense, but I hope this is the last time we ever have to speak with you. Knock knock?
Hello, Mr. Aaron. How can I be of service?
Is that Breadwood logging permit ready yet?
Let me look. Yes, here it is, and there you are.
You got an item? Northeast, North Central logging permit? This game likes its weird directions, doesn't it? I don't have to sign anything to collect it?
Nope.
Are you sure?
No, sir, that's it.
Holy crap, I can't believe it. Alrighty then, well that is very welcome. Let's head back to Breadwood and never come to Ghostwood again. Ever. Your transponder bleeps, and the signal leads to one of those El Vibrato robots, which is basically just doing aimless donuts around a forest clearing. Let's go beat it up. Sweet. More scraps. Hello, drunk horse. Hello, Mayor. Yes, I finally got it. Well, that is definitely going to improve the situation around here, thank you. I just hope never to see another form again, or the town of Ghostwood for that matter. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Let's grab another one, I guess. We're churning through them. There's only 4 left. The soup shortage? Well, we keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. But we've run out of soup and need someone to go fetch some more from Soup Stock Load. So you mine soup just like meat? I wonder, do they eat meat in this world? Stack of bread bowls, of course. Soup Stock Load. Okay, off I go. Where is the soup stock load? Oh, okay. Maybe there'll be some meat in there too to mine. You find an overturned military stagecoach. Half buried behind it is a crate labeled supplies and stenciled military type. You dig around in the wreckage and find a manifest. Looks like this thing was bound for Fort Memoriam, but it says delivery was declined. Well, we will take the delivery. Canteen and filled trauma kits. Sir, yes sir. Harvesting? Ooh, cool. Tuna cactus. Tuna gives you good boosts. Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie by 5. That's really handy. Somebody bent their yucca. Can we get some meat? We can. Sweet. Need to just remember to sell those. Okay. Which reminds me, it's been a while since we've seen Wanderin' Sally, hasn't it? These lockers have been pretty picked over from the looks of them. Well, anything at all left? I mean, that's a lot of stuff for them to be pretty picked over. Caged Canary, 20% spooky resistance. Cool. It's hard to be scared of anything with this little guy always chirping a cheerful tune. How do you stay alive in here? This place is abandoned. There's a toolbox on this bench, but it's locked and, well, welded to the bench. Well, lock picking's our thing. Ooh, we've got a hammer. I think we already had a hammer though, didn't we? Please don't hurt him with it. After all, you hardly knew him. A monkey wrench. Oh, that's a weapon. But aren't they also tools? Yeah, provides the option to wrench things. Cool. We don't have to buy one of those then. Let's see. Say new. No, that's our first hammer. I thought we had bought a hammer before, but I guess not. Well, that's 2 tools we don't have to pay for, which is swell. Boiling soup. So this is soup instead of meat. So we need 5 bowls. The vein doesn't seem to disappear. I'd like to live in a world where you can mine food. That would be pretty swell, probably. A knapsack? Oh, another cultist mask. Oh well. Don't really need that. Ooh, there's a diary under the crude pillow of this bedroll. Entry 1. This mine is the worst. Sucks so bad here. I've been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it. I swear I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, he'd probably tell me my blood is basil or tomato basil bisque or whatever. Continue. We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master, but it turned out the dang soup table is higher than we thought. The master? Is this a necromancer thing? Too bad he's already defeated. We're spending 90% of our time bailing the stuff out and only 10% digging. I got noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Well, at least we know that there's plenty of soup to get. Now the damn elevator's busted. It was always making a rattling noise and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself stopped and we can't move it at all. Why did we even set up camp here? I just spent the whole day scrounging around to find replacement 13759 and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. Okay, do we need to remember those numbers? Are we going to need to do the repairs? Alright, well, if we do, I've got them noted. We'll install them tomorrow. Boss says we're giving up here and heading into a real deep mine they found up northwest. It's a shame we wasted all this work, but hot damn, it'll be good to get away from this soup. I will never eat soup again in my life unless I'm starving, then I'll eat whatever comes to me. Got the springs installed proper like, with the strongest behind the shortest bolt and so on, but there's no time to wrench everything down, gotta pack. Not like the elevator matters much anyway. I really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I've ever managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary. Well, you won't this time either. I guess that's why we got the wrench. We've got to wrench the spring down because he didn't attempt to fix it. You see 3 different size bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required, and some sort of gauge which currently reads 0. Puzzle. Alright, let's see what each of these does. Number 3 bolt. You tighten the bolt. Okay. So that gives us 411. That's assuming it's the same every time. And we need to get to 3,200 pounds. Does it have to be exact? Bolt 5 takes it up to 706. So it's 295 that it gives us. And bolt 7 is 867. So that is 151. Unless... No, 161. 161. 161. Alright. Well, let's see if we actually have to get it exactly there, or if we can just keep doing it. Bolt 3 seems to add the most. 1278, and this adds the least, so that'll go over the 3,200 by the least amount. Oh. Alright, one more turn of bolt 7 may get us there. Too much pressure. Okay, so we do have to get to exactly 3,200, it looks like. So it does go all the way down. Let's do a little bit of math here. I'll be back in a second. Alright, well that took a lot more time than I was expecting. A lot of trial and error there. Looks like we need to do bolt 3, what have I got here? 4 times. 2, 3, 4, which comes out to 1644, and then we're going to do bolt 5 twice, and then bolt number 7 6 times. And apparently I did my math correctly. Cool. You tighten the bolt with 1 complete revolutionary wrench. You hear a plate snap firmly into place, and the elevator seems to now be humming with life. Sweet. Yeah. If I was better at math, maybe it wouldn't have taken me so long, but I'm not, and it did. Okay, more soup. Sweet. Is that 3 bowls we've got now? Crack. Your El Vibrato transponder goes crazy. Sweet. Breakthrough. Hello. Think we have a keystone? We do. El Vibrato fluid? Okay. Probably need to take that to the professor. We've not had any of that before, and we don't understand those words. More words we don't understand. Light pulses in a pentagonal aperture on the side of the machine. Oh, fluid. 3 buttons. Do we dare experiment? Sure. You got El Vibrato food cube. Oh, wow. 5 to all our M skills and 20 HP. That's good. Do we want to use our fluid, though? I'm going to leave it for now. The professor might be able to do something with that, and I don't want to waste it because we haven't seen any of that before. Maybe that's all that we'll ever get. More soup. So we need one more. Oh. Hello, shadow snakes. They're in the soup. Grab some. Can we get a good snake skin this time, maybe? Let's see, 75 HP. Really all we need to do is beef up and then beat them down. And sure, go ahead and shoot. Not that it really matters, Alice. You're mostly here for skeleton duty. Stewed snake. Ooh, hot resistance, cool. Snake liver. Alrighty. Didn't get a skin, unfortunately. Is this stinky? No, it's a lot of heat, but you can take it. I guess we got enough hot resistance. And our last bowl of soup. We do have 5, right? Alright, that's what they wanted. That looks like the heat waves disappeared. Looks like that. Oh, can we farm these guys? Okay. Is there any chance that we'll ever get another snake skin here? I wonder, I wonder. It doesn't say anything about it, so maybe? Well, I'm going to spend just a few minutes. I'm not going to really grind this, but I'm going to spend a few minutes killing about 4 or 5 sections of this, or whatever you want to call it, and see if we can get a snake skin. Alright, looks like we're not going to ever get a snake skin here, so we'll just be on our merry way. We're back up to almost 1,000 experience. Let's do one more so that we can go ahead and raise Tevaron one more, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. I mean, we're getting a lot of consumables and stuff. Let's go ahead and pour that into our Tevaron skill. 2,000 to raise the last of it. How much of a discount is this giving us? 25 and then 30. I mean, that is a fairly significant discount. Also a fairly significant XP investment. Let's see, back to Breadwood, which is really close. Jumble Neck Mine, 4 miles. It's weird that they put a period on the sign. And it's weird that they bothered to carve individual hyphens and a greater than sign instead of just carving an arrow in it. Yeah, they must have been using a ASCII carver. Jumble Neck Mine. We'll keep going to Breadwood, thanks very much. Hello, Mayor. Got your soup bowls right here. You're a real lifesaver. I was about ready to gnaw my own beard off. That doesn't seem very nutritious. Yeah, more problems, and it still has no S on the problem there. What's next? The skeleton raids? You glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues. There's a military cemetery not far from here, and I figure something must have happened to the caretaker because the military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, I'll check it out. That reminds me, we need to go check out that, Fort Treason, or whatever it was called. and find out why they bombed that lady's house. Let's see, where's that fort at? Military cemetery, I guess, is there. Let's go to Fort Treason first, shall we? You notice an old crate. Well, crowbar it. That's what we do with old crates. Spiked coffee and dynamite. Okay. What do you think about this, Alice?
Don't seem like anybody's home.
That cannon still looks in decent shape.
Yeah, if the place is abandoned, it hasn't been abandoned long.
Well, might as well have a look around. It's a demi-culverin cannon. Guess this is what they bombarded the farm with? You look at the cannon, it's a fine cannon, demi-culverin in size. Insert our cannonball? You look through the rangefinder on the cannon, but you can't see any indication of anything you want to shoot at. You decide not to waste the ball. Seems rational. We want to shoot that metal hatch, don't we? Do we have to go back there now that we've been here and done this? We don't have any binoculars, right? No. Okay. Barracks. Leftover dinner. Jellied escargot. Yuck. And cat's eye candy. Pick the lock. Artillery targeting flare. Produces a huge plume of... I bet we need this to use the cannon. Smelling salts, hardtack, military school class ring, pistol damage. That's nice if you're, into pistoling. Military grade whiskey and chemical bullets. Okay. Private Matthau's diary. Key to P.O. Box 114. Is that back in Dirtwater? It is. Okay. Got some silver bullets. Sweet. Private Lim. This is Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon references, right? What do they say? Where's Matthau? We'll start with his since we got his first. A battered and dog-eared army issue diary. The cover says Private Matthau, barely legible in a collage of gravy stains. Can't read today for some reason. Most of Private Matthau's diary is empty pages, ink splotches, and latrine duty again, blah blah blah. Near the end, though, you start to see notes about the fort's commanding officer, Captain Simon, going off the deep end. As Matthau puts it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere doing nothing is driving the captain frigging bug nuts. When the captain eventually decided that a nearby ranch occupied by a solitary woman and her book collection was an actual enemy spy outpost, Matthau felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to give her any specific details of the looming threat. Well, that's unfortunate. In an attempt to prevent an imminent cannon bombardment of the ranch, Matthau stole some ballistic charts and hid them in the post office box during a shore leave in Dirtwater. This place doesn't have any damn shore, he comments. What the hell? Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated, and when Matthau returned to the camp, he discovered the shelling had already begun. In the last entry, he declares his intention to start a mutiny, but the diary ends there with no conclusion to the story. Maybe Lemon's diary will be more interesting. I've got the feeling we'll need to go back to Dirtwater and get those charts before we're able to aim the cannon. Let's see. Private Lemon. It's private in two ways. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting, just a list of the day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Toward the end, though, it starts to mention their commanding officer, Captain Simon, becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that a nearby ranch... Yeah, gotcha. Lemon doesn't sound very convinced, but as one annoyingly vague entry points it, orders are orders. Well, that's no excuse. The last few entries have to do with dissent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny, the thought of which Lemon abhors. The rest of the pages are blank. That was short and sweet. Alrighty, well, we'll get along with that eventually. I don't want to make the trip back to Dirtwater yet, so let's go to the military cemetery. I think we had a clue from the hippies about the military cemetery, didn't we? Something to do there? As Shadow carefully navigates a bunch of weird rock formations, everything suddenly goes silent. Everything except the racing of your pulse, that is, because you've stumbled across a horrifying ungulith. Well, we always attack. And just beat it down, because it's weak and deserves to die. Alright, Eternal Flame and Burial Plots. Well, I just looked over at our recording time, and I think that we're going to put a cut in it right here. We'll pick up with exploring this military cemetery in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below, and of course subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.